She called it falling. I call it a decision she made every single day. I confronted Jade. Not immediately. I needed 48 hours first. 48 hours to move through the initial shock, which felt less like a single feeling and more like being hit by several at once. Betrayal, humiliation, grief, a strange clinical anger that sat very still and very cold in the center of my chest. When I was ready, I called her and said I knew, and I wanted her to explain herself. What followed was one of the more remarkable conversations of my life. She cried. She said she was so sorry. She said it had just happened, that she hadn't planned it, that feelings weren't something you could control. I let her get through all of it. Then I told her what I knew. The date she had first texted him, the duration, the content of the early messages that our mutual friend had shared with me, which were not the messages of someone accidentally falling into something, but of someone carefully, deliberately constructing the conditions for it. She went quiet. I asked her how many times she had sat with me talking about Ryan while she was actively pursuing him. She said she hadn't known how to stop. I asked her how many times she had asked me questions about his vulnerabilities, his communication style, his doubts, all the information I had given her freely because I trusted her, and used that information to position herself as the person who understood him better than I did. She said that wasn't fair. I told her I disagreed. Here's the thing about what Jade did that I have spent a long time trying to articulate. Ryan leaving hurt. Of course it did. But Ryan was someone I had known for 8 months. The wound from him was real, and it healed at a pace wounds heal. Jade was 4 years. Jade was daily. Jade was the person I had handed information to that I would never have given a stranger, that I gave her specifically because I trusted her with the soft interior of my life. She had used it like a manual. I told her I was done. Not dramatically, not with a speech, just clearly, finally, without any of the hedging and softening I might have done before. She asked if there was anything she could do. I said no. She asked if we could talk more once things had settled. I said I didn't think that would be useful. She asked if I hated her. I thought about that for a moment. I told her honestly that I didn't. That hating her would require me to keep her in a central position in my life, and I had no interest in doing that. That what I felt was closer to a door closing, quiet, final, and frankly, overdue. That was the last conversation we had. Ryan and Jade dated for 5 months before breaking up. I know this because mutual friends exist and information travels. I did not feel vindicated when I heard it. I felt nothing in particular, which told me I was further along than I'd realized. What I feel now, 2 years later, is something I want to be precise about. Not gratitude exactly. I'm not going to tell you the betrayal was a gift or that I needed it to grow. That kind of framing flattens something that was genuinely painful, and I don't think it serves anyone. What I feel is clarity about what I will share and with whom, about the difference between someone who is happy for you and someone who is happy near you while wanting what you have, about the fact that loyalty is not a feeling. It is a series of decisions made every single day in small moments when nobody is watching. Jade made her decisions. So did I. Follow for more stories.